With Remnant 2 being out for about a month now at the time I'm making this, and an overwhelmingly positive review on Steam, with myself having many hours played, I figured it might be a good thing to make a tips and tricks video of stuff that I wish I knew to help others who may be just starting out. So here we go. Number 1. After your first trip into the other worlds, Cass will be awake in Ward 13, and she will become a vendor, but her store is unique. It will restock every 30 minutes, but it will also rotate inventory. She can sell anything from normal iron materials to rings, amulets, relics, illuminite crystals, and on rare occasion, even a simulacrum, which is needed to upgrade weapons to the highest tier. So be sure to check back when you can to see what you can get. Number 2. Fake walls are plentiful in this game, and usually hide good loot. A way to find them without having to face run against a wall through an entire map is the audio cue. Fake walls will give off a distinct sound and you can hear it when running by. Take time next to one when you find it to see if you can get used to the audio cue. Number 3. Weight changes the speed of your roll. There is lightweight, which is blue, and will allow you to fast dodge and has no stamina cost penalty. There's a green weight, which will give you a normal dodge with 25% stamina cost penalty. Yellow is considered heavy and will have a slow dodge and 50% stamina cost. And finally, there's ultra heavy. It will be red and you can't even dodge. You will just flop and be extremely slow on the get up. And it has a 75% stamina cost penalty. So pay attention to this when you're mixing and matching your armor. Number 4. You will find trait books throughout your game that will allow you to put more points into your trait tab. If you are like me and worried about finding a trait later that you really liked, so you hoarded all your points, you don't have to worry. Wallace will sell you an Orb of Undoing, which will reset your trait points, and it can be used an infinite number of times, so no worries on losing it after one use. Build out your traits and experiment to your heart's content. Number 5. You can unlock an adventure mode in the game, which will allow you to re-roll worlds without affecting your main storyline. Each world can change and give you a different story, as well as different loot. So if you want to get all of it, it is good to get familiar with this feature and re-roll until you find what you want. Number 6. This is a simple one and may not seem to have much use, but can be good if you like to play like a real strategist. If you press shift, that's on PC anyway, while aiming, you can switch your gun shoulder. This can allow you to peek around walls a little easier, as well over cliff edges to look for any potential hidden areas. Number 7. There is an emote wheel in game. On PC, it's bound to G. This is useful to know because there is a point where it can be used in game when you come across the jester sitting on a pile of skulls and he starts to juggle. Give him a clap during his routine and you'll get an extra item when it ends. Number 8. When you can equip your second archetype, mess around with the order. There is a prime perk for each archetype that can only be utilized if it's in the primary slot. A fun side note on that, you'll notice the name of your class that you're running will change up as well. Number 9. All the gear from the starting archetypes can be bought from Brabus and Whispers. So if you are a completionist, you can get it there later once you farm enough scrap. So no worries on missing out. Number 10. Completing the game on different difficulties will unlock special weapons from Brabus. Each difficulty will give you 2 more. Bloom and Smolder for a veteran or higher clear. Repulsor and the Hero's Sword for Nightmare or higher. Starkiller and World's Edge for an Apocalypse clear. And Savior if you complete a hardcore run on veteran or higher. And an extra. Talk to all the vendors. They will sell an item that seems useless. Take it to Wallace to unlock the archetype with that item. You just have to spam Mudtooth stories to get the one out of him for Gunslinger. If he runs out of stories, advance further in the main storyline and come back to him later. This will allow you to get 2 archetypes from the very beginning. If you found this video helpful or informative, Please hit that like and sub and leave a comment about what other tips could be helpful. I'll be having more coming your way. And in the meantime, happy hunting, traveler.